The Riley Wildcats went to the semi-state last year, and they returned a lineup with a lot of size, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of talent. They light up the crowd all night long. The Adams Eagles are coming off an overtime win over the Bremen Lions and playing with some confidence late in the season. They'll need it tonight as they take on the Wildcats. We're on the south side for this big NIC clash. Adams and Riley next on 46.
The TV46 Game of the Week is brought to you by Martin Supermarkets, Jordan Automotive, Imagineering Finishing Technologies, Adams Remco, JV Macri Orthodontics, Teachers Credit Union, Crown Trophies, Sweeney Julian Personal Injury Trial Attorneys, Electrical Workers Local 153, IU South Bend, Smart Cabinetry, and Ancilla College. Now, the TV46 Game of the Week.
There's a lot of pride on the line tonight here on the south side at LG Olam Gymnasium at Riley High School. The pride of the south side, the Riley Wildcats taking on the pride of the east side, the Adams Eagles. And we're glad to bring it to you here on TV46. I'm Bob Nagel along with Bo Hunt, Bill Beck, Chuck Freeman with Notre Dame baseball this weekend as they get underway. Games you can hear on Harvard 103.1 FM. Chuck will be back with us in a couple of games, but for tonight we get the treat of watching two very athletic teams go at it. Bo Hunt, both teams are young in that they both have one senior, but Adams coming off a big win over an improving Bremen team, playing with a little confidence.
They definitely are. They're a young team. They're really starting to come together. You look at that 8-11 record, and you're like, this team can look out for. I mean, they're really talented. They got some size, they have some good guards, and they can really play.
They do love to shoot the three, and so does the Riley Wildcats. They will light it up. Everybody says, how come they don't go inside? Well, they're pretty good from the outside, but again, they're young, but that experience maybe last year was big for them.
I think that's one of the biggest things they have going for them is their experience and their big run that they had last year in the state tournament. They're 17-5 coming into this game. They have some key guys back. Ranche Lawrence, their one senior. He's a big leader out there, but look out for those other guys because they can score at will.
Well, you know, it's going to be entertaining. They're very athletic teams tonight. Bill Beck, when you get down to this point of the season, you've had a lot of tests, you've had a lot of big games. Riley's had a couple slip away from them late, and Adams is a team that's been improving ever since the season began. When you get down to this point, you kind of set on your lineup, kind of know who your guys are. You want to go into that tournament with confidence.
You know where you stand right now. You've only got 2 more games to play. This is this week and next week. Then we're going to play for real one and done here in 2 more weeks. Riley's got a good rhythm going right now. They played a lot of games early in the year. They had kind of a light schedule here in February, so they could kind of cruise on in and get themselves set for the tournament. That's what it's all about right now. Conference is gone. Get themselves ready for that 4A tournament. See if they can make another long run.
That should be a lot of fun tonight. We're looking forward to it. Bo Hunt, Bill Beck, Bob Nagel, ready to bring in this clash between the Adams Eagles and the Riley Wildcats, the big Northern Indiana Conference clash. We'll have our keys to win coming up in just a moment as we bring you the Wings Etc. pregame show. It's coming up next here on 46. Time for our Jordan Automotive pregame show, brought to you by the Jordan Group, and the Jordan Way is the way to buy a car. Easy, stress-free, one low price. That's the Jordan Way. And our pregame show also being brought to you tonight by Wings Etc. Great food, ice cold beverages, HD TV sports, plus great daily lunch specials. Visit any of our area locations. Wings Etc. Proud sponsor of high school athletics. And proud sponsors of these two teams here tonight. We take a look at the key players. First of all, for the Adams Eagles, guy to keep an eye on tonight, he wears number 0, Walter Ellis, son of LaFonso Ellis, and LaFonso's a great player in Notre Dame in the pros. Walter just a youngster, 6'5" sophomore, but lit it up the other night, 23 points against Bremen in an overtime win, can shoot the 3. Brandon Wadley is a terrific leader, averages about 11 points a game. He'll wear number 10. He's a 5'11" senior, had a great year with the football team and now playing very well for the John Adams Eagles. And Bo, the keys to win for the Adams Eagles.
Well, the keys to win tonight for the Eagles, they need to rebound the first miss. They need to make sure they get a body on anybody they can find and go to that hoop from that shot. They need to attack the trap. Riley's going to come out and trap a little bit, and they need to make sure they attack it and get after it. And no big runs. They can't let Riley get on those big offensive runs and get down early in this game. Milt Cooper in his 5th year at the Eagles.
I'll tell you what, the kids know each other. There's a lot of pride at stake, so everybody's going to play hard and give their best game.
For the Riley Wildcats, key players to keep an eye on include Demezi Anderson, number 23. He's a 6'6 sophomore, really came on last year. Became a guy that Mark Johnson could count on. He's doing a great job again this year. Demezi Anderson really doing a great job, leading Riley at 18.1 points a game and 7.4 rebounds. Riantre Lawrence is their senior and a terrific leader. Again, he had a great football career at Riley in addition to basketball. He's averaging 17.7 points a game, 4.3 rebounds, and he'll be a guy that they really can count on tonight, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Both keys to win for Riley.
Well, the keys to win tonight for the Wildcats. They need a perimeter defense. They need to get out and guard guys out on the perimeter. Make sure they push them out past that three-point line. Rebound and run, they want to get up and down the court and make sure they do it as fast as they can. But they need to play together. They can't have one-on-one guys going all out. They need to make sure they play together within their offense. Mark Johnson in his 14th year with the Cats.
Well, everybody, this is the time of the year, Bob, you want to start to hit your stride. February prepares you for March, and we got only one more game after this one to get ready. So this is a big game for us.
Mark Johnson, the head coach of the Riley Wildcats, had his team in the semi-state a year ago, trying to tighten things up tonight against the Adams Eagles. And our pregame show brought to you by Wings Etc. and by the Jordan Automotive Group. We're back with our starting lineups and series history, all kinds of things for you before the tip of tonight's game between Adams and Riley here on TV 46. Tonight's TV 46 high school basketball game of the week being brought to you in part by Martin's Supermarkets. Martin's, count on us. We're ready to go with a good one here tonight between Riley and Adams. And you look at this series history, and boy, I tell you what, it goes back. And, you know, these teams played each other in the sectional in addition to regular season. So when you look at the first game back in 1940, Adams leads all time 67-59. And the last meeting, Riley a winner 63-61. That was on December 18th. Of this past year. It was a non-conference game, but they met for a regular season tilt, and it came down to a 2-point ball game. We could have that again tonight. And Bo, when you look at let's take a look at the officials for tonight's game. And this will be the crew working the game tonight. Jack Urban, Todd Bolgood, and Jeff Dickerson working the game tonight and working on those recommendations that you need to work in the tournament down the road, and wish those guys the best of luck and congratulate all of our officials for the great work that they do. And we're going to get a chance now to look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. And Bo, why don't you give us a look at the lineup first of all for the Adams Eagles?
Yeah, we got the starting lineups for the Adams Eagles. You got Walter Ellis, Michael Green, Brandon Wadley, Tyrese Parker, and William Jeffries. There's the Adams Eagles, head coached by Milt Cooper, and just now starting to announce the lineups there for the Adams Eagles. And we'll go over to the Riley Wildcats, the starters for Riley. You got Mo Scott Jr., Rianche Lawrence, Shamar Dillard, Demezi Anderson, and Rylan Grundy. And they're coached by Mark Johnson in his 14th year, 32 years overall coaching. What a wonderful job he's done here at Riley, and last year especially, going to the semi-state last year, and they expect him again this year to go far in the tournament as well. Bob?
Our starting lineup tonight brought to you by Sweeney Julian. Sweeney Julian reminds you, if you have a serious legal matter, give them a call at 247-1234. Sweeney Julian, as serious as it gets.
Well, the NIC standings, you'll see there Washington on top at 10-0, Marion at 9-1. Riley 7-3 and Adams at 5-4, and you look at those two right there, and Adams can actually tie Riley for the conference here in a victory in the standings at least. Marion's got a big showdown with Penn tonight. If they win that, next week's game, Washington-Marion, what a great game that will be between those two teams as well. We got a fantastic one here tonight between Adams and Riley. Looking forward to a high-scoring game. Looking forward to these teams getting up and down the floor. Very fierce teams battling each other right across town. Milt Cooper, great job he's done at Adams here in the last 5 years as well, and really got this program back to where they used to be.
I want to mention that one of the Adams Eagles won't be in uniform tonight, Rico Swanson, and if that name sounds familiar, his dad, Rico Swanson, won national championships at Bethel College and also played here at Riley. He's an Adams Eagle, 5'9" sophomore, but he suffered a broken nose and some other issues, and so he's not going to be in uniform tonight. They're hoping they have him back in time for the tournament. Might have to wear one of those masks. It's a possibility, so we'll see what happens there. Getting ready for the opening tip, and the opening tip tonight sponsored by the Carpet and Tile Depot. Come in and talk to their experts. Carpet and Tile Depot located 402 South Ironwood Drive, Mishawaka, just south of the underpass. Well, I'll tell you what, a good crowd. They've had good crowds here this season at Riley, and looking forward to the same thing here tonight. And glad to bring it to you on TV 46 as the opening tip controlled by the Riley Wildcats. Junior Scott in the backcourt. Got it up on the outside to Tamar Dillard, and Riley breaks on top. Three-pointer from the wing, and no problem there as Michael Green knocks it down for a three. Yeah, we played, 17 seconds and scored 5 points. Ball out of bounds here to the Riley Wildcats in the backcourt. Adams will pick up with a little bit of pressure in the backcourt and in the trap. Junior Scott got it ahead. Riantre Lawrence all the way to the hoop, put it up, didn't spin it enough. Jeffers with the rebound, throws it ahead, and it's loose for a moment, and then picked up. Nice job, good hustle there by Brandon Wadley to get control of the basketball. Gives it off on the left wing, nearly lost it, fought for it again. Got it out of Michael Green, wearing number 2 in that road blue uniform with the white trim and the red numbers. Riley in their home whites with blue and gold trim. Walter Ellis touching the ball out on the wing. If they leave him alone, he'll shoot the three. There's one on the way, and he got it. Walter Ellis with a three-pointer. Boy, he did that the other night against Bremen, knocked down a couple of them in overtime. Now a shot put up by the Cats off no good. Jeffers with another rebound. Ahead to Ellis, down low. A little bit of contact, threw it up, wouldn't stay, and the rebound taken out of there. Good job by Demezi Anderson. Demezi Anderson, frustrated point guard. Look at the way he handles the ball for big man. Got in there, couldn't finish. Jeffers with his third rebound of the ball game. Here come the Adams Eagles, pushing the pace a little bit. Got it out to their senior. He looked so calm and collected out there. Brandon Wadley, and then he knocks it down. Another three-pointer and a timeout for Mark Johnson. We've got a timeout on the floor. Adams off to a great start, leading 9-2. Back in a moment here on TV 46 WHME. Tonight's TV 46 high school basketball game of the week being brought to you by Ancilla College. Ancilla College reminds you to go online, find out about the programs that they offer and the opportunity to finish your degree at Ancilla College. We believe in you.
Papa John's of South Bend is a proud sponsor of John Adams High School Athletics, and we'd like to wish the Eagles good luck in this evening and for the remainder of the basketball season. Don't forget to check out the local specials at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Riley Wildcats with the basketball. Junior Scott waiting for the inbounds pass. Good ball handler, heads up. Boy, he's got a lot of basketball IQ. Goes end to end, put it off the glass, up and in. Boy, must have heard me talking about him. 9-4 the score, Walter Ellis. They're going to double out in the three-point shooters right now for Adams, but to get it inside, Jeffers misses. Rebound put back up, and that one rolls in.
Well, he's really used his size advantage, 6'7" inside on the offense and especially defensive end.
Nice pass down low, good pass in the paint. Couldn't quite finish that time for Rylan Grundy, but the second time he was patient and got it up and in. He's got 4. Back come the Adams Eagles. They tried to dump it off on the baseline. It's stolen away. And the Cats quickly down the floor, and Maurice Scott Jr. missed the layup. No, that wasn't Scott. That was Riantre Lawrence. And Walter Ellis says, I got a 3. Walter Ellis with his second 3. I tell you what, he was the man in the fourth quarter and in the overtime. And now Nice play going to the basket that time for Shamar Dillard, and he's fouled on the way in. Going to light up the crowd. I tell you what, there's highlights coming about every 2 minutes in this game. And Dillard was going to really throw that one down. 5.5 to go, first quarter. 14-6, Adams on top. And Dillard will go to the free throw line, 66% on the season. Riley going to go to the bench. Nate Marino will check in. Free throw is good. Dillard will have another. Marino's going to check into the ball. I'm not sure who's going to come out. We'll have to wait and see. Second free throw on the way. That's off no good. And a rebound down to Jeffers. Stolen away by Riantre Lawrence, but then stolen back by Adams and taken all the way down, getting it knocked away. Kick it back out on top. Good hustle there as they get it over to Wadley. He gets it inside and shoveling it up for the basket is Tyrese Parker for his first 2 on the night. 16-7. Adams on top, and their foot is stuck on the gas pedal right now. So is Riantre Lawrence as he knocks down a 3. Man, we knew it was going to be excited. We knew it was going to be some big shots, but man, they're hitting them. Now Riley comes up with a loose ball. Just under 5 minutes to go. We've already got 26 points on the board. Now a shot put up, missed by Scott, and the rebound down to Walter Ellis. Ellis likes to play on the outside offensively. He can get inside and do some good, but on the defensive end, pretty good rebounder. Wide open for a 3, and knocking it down was Michael Green.
NBA range there. 5th 3 of the first quarter. 4.5 still to go.
Riley says, give me the ball to Riantre Lawrence, and he knocks it down again. Folks, we're not going to be able to brag a lot about defense from either team, but, you know, when you take the ball that far outside, a lot of teams say go ahead and shoot it. Milt Cooper howling instructions to his team out there, wants them to tighten up on that defense. Now top of the basketball, Parker had it. Now it's on the left side to Green. This is a back out on top, ball nearly knocked away. Green's got it back in the corner. Ooh, good pass out to Walter Ellis. He pulls up his jumper away, partially blocked, and now another rebound for Jeffers. And the ball comes out on top in the hands of Wadley, and he's fouled out there. And I believe it was Junior Scott, and it was Junior Scott with his first foul. So Riley going to the bench. Marino comes in, also in for the Wildcats is Roland Austin, a 6'4" junior, averaging 4 points a game. Adams with the basketball. 19-13 to score. 3:40 to go. First quarter. We've already got a reel full of highlights. Now going in, and another one right there. What an outstanding effort by Brandon Wadley to finish that time. And now the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to the Riley Wildcats. Good hustle again by Wadley. One of those program kids. He's been a really good athlete in football. And he's given a great gift to the basketball program as well from Milt Cooper. Drive it inside. Short jumper put up. Big time play by Demezi Anderson for 2. And the ball knocked away by Riantre Lawrence. Going to call a foul on this one?
Yep, looks like they did on Lawrence.
Lawrence gets called on the personal foul. That's his first. Team's second. 21-15, and we got 3:19 to go.
I think one of the biggest things is both teams have 5 players in the books already to get points. Normally you don't see that with one team in a half, and you got both teams already in the first quarter with 5 guys in the books.
Man. Tayshawn Godwin gets called on the travel that time. He kind of hesitated, not sure going to shoot or pass, and tried to do both. Got called for the travel. Riley passing down in the right wing. Lawrence was open for a second. Now he gets it to the high post. Demezi Anderson says 15 feet's good for me. Demezi Anderson with 4 points here in the first quarter. Now from the outside, Ellis throws up a 3, no good, rebound, and quickly ahead to Marino. Marino traveled though, needed a step to get his feet underneath him, and the turnover gives the ball back to Adams. And I tell you what, not many turnovers in this ball game. Everybody's getting their chance, about 2 apiece so far.
No, not many turnovers, not many fouls, a lot of points, just up and down.
3-2, Bill Beck tells me on the turnovers. Tayshawn Godwin with the ball. Got it out top and didn't take long for Brandon Wadley decided what to do. Fired up a three. It's no good.
Looks like it hit the wire. They're calling it out of bounds off the tension cord on the basket there.
That wire hangs plenty above the rim, so if you fire a long one, it can bounce high enough to hit it. And the rule is, every house has a different ruling, but that's like in golf. You hit something that's in play, and no matter what happens, the rub of the green, the rub of the basketball there.
Yep. Smart Diller back in for the Wildcats, and Parker back in as well as Jesse Fitzgerald into the game.
Andre Lawrence gets some pretty good pressure from Jesse Fitzgerald. They get a ball inside, no good. Rebound is back out. Marino squared up. Demizi Anderson, his shot no good. Riley inside for another rebound. Pretty good position inside for Shamar Dillard, and he is fouled as, let's see, is it Walter Ellis, I think, came over back and got the foul. That's Walter's first. So 2 fouls on Adams and 2 fouls on Riley. Now they get, oh man, somebody forgot left the back door open, and Dillard finishes for 2. Dillard's got 3. Man, we've got 40 points on the board and 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. If we had a commercial to read every time somebody scored, we'd be out of breath. They got the ball in the corner, putting it on the floor as Godwin got inside, threw it up, no good. Good rebound underneath and back up, no good. Rebound comes down, Godwin again, he squares up. Adams with a couple offensive boards. Now Walter Ellis puts one up, no good. And Riley's underneath for the rebound that time as Roland Austin pulled it down. Now it doesn't take Lawrence long. He throws up a 3. It's no good. And they're going to call Marino on a rebounding foul. And Marino has his first.
Imaginary Finishing Technologies is a world-class finishing company. They specialize in plating, coating, testing, and consulting services. IFT serves the aerospace, automotive, medical, and military, and defense department. Call toll-free at 888-802-0827 for more information, or reach them on the line at iftworldwide.com. The teams in this game have the same goal as IFT, a great finish.
Down low, Adams gets it in the low post, and a little overhand baby hook there for Kyrese Parker, knocks it down. 4 points for Parker in the first quarter, and for the game he averages 4.7. Oh my. Back door left open again, and Shamar Dillard slams it home. He's got 5. It's a 2-point ball game with 53 seconds left to go first quarter. 23-21. If you spent $5 for a ticket to this one, you got your money's worth already. Adams trying to be patient out on the perimeter. Fitzgerald. Now they work it over, and a shot put up, but it's off no good. The miss by Wadley, the rebound by Riley, and here come the Cats now with 33 seconds to go. Got a chance to tie or take the lead. Going to Bill Beck for an update at the end of the quarter. Now, nice job by Riante Lawrence to drive inside hard and draws a foul on the way in. And the foul whistled on Michael Green. That's his first. Comes with 26 seconds left to go, and Riley going to the bench.
I think one of the biggest things with Riley here on this little bit of a comeback is they've been persistent at driving at the basket and really taking that extra pass, whereas Adams been settling for that 3, and they haven't knocked down the last 3 or 4 threes, and has let Riley really back into this game.
Junior Scott back in there. Triggers the ball in. Oh, almost left it on the floor. Junior's got it out top. Also coming in the ball game at that last stop was Marlon Taylor. Taylor, a 6'2 sophomore. Junior dribbling out top, spin move, pulls up, 12-foot jumper, got it! We're tied at 23 with 8 seconds to go. Scott with 4. Here comes Adams, half-court shot on the way, missed, and the rebound down to Riley. Shot might have been a little premature, but it had a shot, and we have played 8 phenomenal minutes of basketball. It's tied at 23, Riley and Adams. We promised a good one. We're back for the second quarter in a moment here on TV 46 WHMA. Tonight's TV 46 high school basketball game of the week being brought to you in part by Adams Remco. We will never let you down. Another guy that won't let you down is Bill Beck. He's our sideline reporter tonight. Bill, you got a little sweat working down there.
Yeah, nothing going on here tonight, Bob. Back to you. I have never seen a quarter of high school basketball anything like this. Now, Riley got back in that quarter because they were pretty patient if you consider how quick they put up shots, and Adams kind of cooled off after that start run. I don't know, how do you play defense against some of this shooting, Bob?
Tell you what, neither team's playing a lot of defense, and it's given everybody in the building a good show tonight. Walter Ellis was open for a second. Inside, what a run to the basket, what a finish by Brandon Wadley. Wadley's got 4 points tonight. Adams back on top. They led early in the ball game by a dozen. Junior Scott in the corner. Gets the ball into the hands of Shamar Dillard. Dillard looking for someone to pass to. Found a man open. That was Roland Austin. Shot put up no good. Rebound tipped around. Riley saves it out near midcourt. Ooh, there could have been a collision there. Junior Scott came up with it and stepped on the sidelines. A turnover will give the ball back to Adams. Not really a turnover. Good thing he didn't go any further. Would have run into Milt Cooper, who doesn't look happy right now. They're going to inbound right in front of Milton. Veteran coach, the Adams Eagles. 7:12 to go. Second quarter.
Wings Etc. Great food, ice cold beverages, HDTV Sports, plus great daily lunch specials. Visit any of our locations. Wings Etc. is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. That's Wings Etc.
Wadley, Ellis, Parker playing that three-man game over there on the right side. And they move it to the left side. They try to go inside. Adams comes up with a loose ball. Shot up no good, and the rebound ripped out of there by Marlon Taylor. Junior Scott down the lane. Ooh, he got bumped big time right there, and the foul's on Tyrese Parker. That's his first. Want to remind you folks that Martin Supermarkets is one of our sponsors for our high school game of the week, and they will guarantee all the prices on their on-sale items 200%. So stop in at Martin Supermarkets. They are eager to help you with your shopping needs and come up with some great ideas for you. Martin Supermarkets say count on us.
Mo Scott to inbound the ball there. Got it over to Grundy.
Wait a minute, that's too far out. Not at all.
And Grundy to Anderson, and Anderson with a long three off of Adams, and Riley gets the ball back.
And off the fingertips of an Adams Eagle. Boy, that was a long shot. Scott to inbound. What a nice job being patient inside for Shamar Dillard. Knocks it down.
Dillard's been just a force there inside, getting that position every single time.
Oh, strong run to the basket by Tayshawn Goodwin. He's not afraid of anything inside. He's got a bucket here in the ball game with 6:15 to go. Second quarter, ball kicked out top. It'll belong to Riley. Mark Johnson, Milt Cooper have their teams ready for this game, that's for sure. Down in the corner. Nice job. A little step inside the defense. Shot up no good. Tough miss here and a good look by Demizi Anderson. Adams back the other way. Very unselfish pass. Great pass by Walter Ellis. Now pass down under the basket. Tipped around and out of bounds. It'll belong to Adams. Wow. Godwin, the beneficiary of that good pass from Walter Ellis. When he stands out there in the perimeter, you got to come out and get him. When you do, he can sidestep you or he can pass it. Did a good job right there. 29-25, Adams on top. 5:46 left to go. Bo, you brought up a good point at the end of the first quarter. It was 23-23, which adds up to
46, I believe.
TV 46. Boy, these guys follow the script, don't they? Brandon Wadley out top with the ball now. Comes back on the left side, Michael Green. He'll fire a three. On the way, wouldn't go. And a rebound down to Riley. Good work on the boards by Riley and Grundy.
Adams looks like they were being patient on that end with the zone and ended up taking a three that they could have taken earlier in that.
Grundy goes around the defender and scores. He's got 6 points here in the first half. 29-27 Adams. Three from the corner. Got it. Tayshawn Godwin knocked it down. He's got a three-pointer. And now the other end, Riley turns the ball over. Adams building that lead up again. It's about a 5-point lead. Adams goes to the bench. Breiler checks in for Adams. Where's number 45? was at the Adams game the other night against Bremen, and some of the Bremen folks said, oh, there's Carrot Top. But Carrot Top gave him some good minutes in that game. So, Mr. Bryler, what's it like? Oh, there's a good pass intended by Walter Ellis, looking for Bryler inside. Wasn't able to get to it. Ball tipped out of bounds, belongs to Adams. The Eagles. Chance to watch them play the other night over at Hadaway Shack, they used to call it. Dave Hadaway passed away this past year. What a great gift he was to area basketball. Took the Adams Eagles to the state championship game in 1973. I was there. In the lane, almost getting called for 3-second violations. Wadley got it out of there, and now gets it back and fires it and knocks it down. A three-pointer for Brandon Wadley.
Wadley now with 10 points on the night. His second 3 of the night.
Oh, man, Willard. You're just watching and enjoying it the way they're doing it tonight because everybody comes down the floor, sets something up. Here comes Adams again. Ball knocked away. Junior Scott got it and tried to get it ahead. Would have been a great pass to Dillard, and he goes out of bounds. But as a coach, you love that kind of an effort.
Come get yourself a premium sandwich at a not-so-premium price. Try the oven-hot artesian-style DQ Bakes Chicken Bacon Ranch Sandwich for less than $5 today. Only at Frick's DQ. This is fan food, not fast food. That's Frick's DQ Grill and Chill.
Right at the 4-minute mark here of the second quarter, and it's 35-29. Adams has built a 6-point lead. Wadley out top. Boy, what a mature veteran he is with the ball out top. Looking for the wing. Got a couple 3-point shooters on the near side. Looking inside. Bryler, nearly had it. Knocked away, and Riley comes up with the loose ball. Folks, the Jordan Automotive Group in Mishawaka says experience the difference with the Jordan Way. Easy, stress-free, and one low price. That's the Jordan Way. And a foul called on Adams. If this one is on Ellis, it'll be his second. Nope. Bryler's going to be called on the foul.
Carpet and Tile Depot, brand names at wholesale pricing. Interested in an overview of current color trends in flooring and home fashion? Come in and talk with their experts. Carpet and Tile Depot is located at 402 South Ironwood Drive in Mishawaka, just south of the underpass. Carpet and Tile Depot is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Riley playing a little defense here as they get the ball down the lane. Shot put up and missed, and a nice rebound underneath. Well, I tell you what, there's some heroes for the Adams Eagles. That rebound pulled down by Jeffers, and back the other way. Here comes Riley. The white home uniforms all the way to the basket, putting it up too strong with Lawrence, and it's rebounded and out of there by Adams, and here come the Eagles. All the way down the lane, shot up no good. Rebound by Marino. Man, I tell you what, Bo, it is not easy to keep up with what's going on the floor. And that's a good thing because it means terrific basketball here tonight. Yeah,
definitely getting up and down the floor, both teams. There's Grundy again on the inside, really taking it in strong and drawing the foul. They were getting 2 shots here. Reminder that tonight's Smart Play of the Game will be highlighted at the end of tonight's contest, and that's powered by Smart Cabinetry. They're customer-focused, budget-conscious, and rapid delivery. That's Smart Cabinetry.
Tell you what, there was a point in that game at Adams on Tuesday night when Bremen was able to go inside repeatedly and come with good scoring opportunities. Adams kind of left the back door open. I know Milt Cooper was very cognizant of that, trying to do all he could to eliminate that in tonight's game, but Riley's been able to take advantage of some opportunities. And now at the free throw line, Riley and Grundy makes them both. It's 35-30, back to a 5-point ball game. Some token pressure down the floor by Riley, and Adams takes advantage of it right down the lane, and the Olay defense there, but left him a little bit too wide open, and the shot was missed by Godwin, and Riley gets it back. A 3 here would make it a 2-point ball game. Left side with the basketball is Dillard. Shot on the way, up no good. And big battle underneath, and coming out of there with the rebound was Godwin. Kicks it to the corner. Green wants to shoot it. Instead comes over the near side. And Green stepped on the sidelines on the near side. Turnover gives it back to Riley.
Head coach Mike Lightfoot and the Bethel Pilots invite you to join them for a game this season on the campus of Bethel College in Mishawaka. Bring the entire family for a game. Enjoy college basketball at its finest, and visit bethelcollege.edu for a complete basketball schedule. And the Pilots wish the teams a great game tonight.
Papa John's, one of our food sponsors tonight. We fed our crew. We really appreciate it. Boy, a nice job by Riantre Lawrence as he takes that one inside for the bucket. And I'll tell you what, there have been some plays and some efforts, and now a travel called against Adams.
Ellis got a little quick on that pump fake and tried to go around him just a little too soon on that. Got a minute and a half to go, 32-35. Adams with the lead, a three-pointer here. Could tie it up.
Riantre goes inside, tried to jam it. Pretty good defense by Walter Ellis, got a piece of it. Adams back the other way, jumper on the way, and splashing it down there is Jesse Fitzgerald for 2 points. 37-32, Adams on top by 5. Scott in the corner. Three-pointer from Marino, won't go. Marino, a good catch and shoot offensive threat for Riley. Wasn't able to finish that one, and now layup is missed by Green, and over the back came Jeffers. I believe it was Jeffers. We'll see. Yep, it's his first. It's a good thing to keep Jeffers out of foul trouble. At 6'7" and a junior, getting a little bit of a problem the other night against Bremen.
Southwest Docking and Handling is your source for interior handling equipment, including dock equipment, overhead doors, pallet racking, shelving, conveyors, mezzanines, and much more. The professionals at Southwest Docking and Handling can customize your installations. New or used, they have what you need at Southwest Docking and Handling. Call Jim Nowicki or Andy Berger at 800-54-4391. Congratulations to Nick Gravel. And
Nick Gravel.
There you go. Nick Gravel and the Riley bowling team heading to the state finals this weekend. They'd like the best wishes to the Riley Kegglers.
Well, that's quite an accomplishment. Riley going down. Nick Gravel won the semi-state round this past week, had the best series. And good luck to not only all the teams down there for bowling, but also for wrestling. A lot of great things going on. We're down under a minute to go. It's a 3-point ball game with Adams with the basketball, willing to run some time off, see if Riley will come out and get on him. Really kind of helps both teams if you're concerned about fouls. Take the air out for a little bit. Adams on the wing with the basketball is Fitzgerald. Back out top. Brandon Wadley back to Fitzgerald. 20 seconds left to go. Mark Johnson telling Marino to come up and guard Jeffers a little bit. Now he backs down. They don't want to leave anything open down low. Out top, Walter Ellis came up with it and traveled with the basketball. Walter was trying to swing it back over on the side to Fitzgerald. Official says you drag that pivot foot. Folks, Ancilla College will help you build a better future. Degrees in nursing, criminal justice, business, and more. Financial aid is available. Remember, FAFSA is due by March 10th to qualify for grants and scholarships. And we got a whistle and a foul call as Riley tried to get inside. Foul is whistled on Jesse Fitzgerald. That's his first. But it gives Riley the basketball. That's 8 fouls on Adams, 3 on Riley. And so the bonus situation here for Junior Scott to make it a 1-point ball game. Good to see nobody's in foul trouble, Bo. Nobody with more than one. And now the free throw misses. Walter Ellis tries to go up for the shot. Did he get fouled? If he did, it'll be 3 free throws coming up for Adams.
Only their 4th foul of the period, but that's a crucial one because that's 3 free throws for Mr. Ellis.
Man, these are all big. I want to finish by saying live and learn at Ancilla's beautiful, safe campus near Plymouth. Learn more at the website at ancilla.edu. Walter Ellis on the season, 74% from the charity stripe. 38% from 3-point range. Free throwing away, splashes in and out.
You know, for what a first quarter, we had 46 points scored in that first quarter. Only 25 points scored here in the second quarter between the two teams. A little bit of defense and a little bit of missed shots as well.
Walter misses 2. Got one more chance here. There are still a couple of ticks on the clock. 0.2, not enough to do anything with it for Riley if they should get the ball, but Walter makes the last one. So it's a 4-point lead at 38-34, and that'll be it for the first half. Terrific first half of action for both these teams. Bill Beck has cornered Mark Johnson down there in front of the Riley bench. And Bill, go ahead with Coach Johnson.
Coach, you went to a 2-3 zone there in the second quarter, kind of slowed down the pace. Is that what you're going to try to continue here in the second half?
Well, again, they're really shooting the ball well, and that's something that we have to make sure that we get out on. Defensively, we're not doing a very good job of stopping penetration or finding their shooters, but that's why we're going to have to do a better job on the second half.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Bill Beck, thank you very much. Thanks, Coach Johnson. And tell you what, two very well-coached teams showing what they got here this time of the season. And again, it's not a tournament game, but it sure feels like it. We're going to be back in just a moment with our halftime. We're back in a moment at Riley High School. And we welcome you back to LG Oldham Auditorium here at Riley High School as we get a chance to honor our Student Athletes of the Week, brought to you by TCU. TCU reminds you to go online at tcunet.com and find out how you can become a member today. And we have a couple of outstanding representatives. Well, one of them actually isn't here, so his athletic director, Bill Gross from Adams, is going to accept on behalf of a young man named Tavante Malone, who's down in the state championships for wrestling. And Bill, I know one of the things that you look at when you make these selections is finding a quality young man that's doing it both in the classroom and on the mat.
Absolutely, and Tavante is just a great student athlete at Adams, very worthy of this award. He's a good student in the classroom and on the field. He's been an all-state football player as a junior. He's been a varsity football player 2 years. He's been a sectional and regional wrestling champion. He's now tonight he's down wrestling for to get into the state finals at 132, and we're very proud of him. He just exemplifies what the Adams kids are all about. He's a great athlete and a great person.
Well, you got to admire too the fact that he can handle the responsibilities of doing both things at the same time. Two or three sports at a time. I mean, it really takes great time management and discipline, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and he's done a good job. He's got a pretty high GPA. He is really going to be somebody that's a good look at as a student athlete to go on to college, and he's quite an athlete on the mat and on the football field. So we're real proud of him. He's a very popular kid in school. He's a great example and very worthy of this award. We appreciate you guys giving this, TCU, giving this award for this outstanding student athlete of ours.
Well, we're proud of him no matter what happens tomorrow, but you're going to go down there and give him our best wishes, and the whole community pulling for him.
Absolutely. We're rooting for him, and we give him a send-off today with a pep assembly, and we're very proud of him.
All right, Tavante Malone, an outstanding representative of John Adams High School. And as we turn over to our Riley High School young man, Riley Mortensen is our award winner. And Riley, we're trying to figure out just where you ranked in class, and we kept looking. We started at the bottom. We had to go all the way to the top. Congratulations. Number one in your class at Riley. That's great.
Thank you.
You're also involved in soccer, and you enjoy the athletics part of it, but I think you're really excited about studies and what's ahead for you.
Yeah, I'm looking at Indiana University to go do chemistry.
Any particular area you want to go into?
No, I'm not sure right now. I'm hoping to get a better idea of that when I get there.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a great school, and you've earned that opportunity. Talk about your soccer involvement and what that does for you when you handle all the discipline that comes with athletics.
Teamwork and working as a unit is probably the best thing I've learned from soccer, because there's 11 guys out there, and if just one of them isn't performing, it tends to bring down the whole thing. So I'd say teamwork is probably the best thing I've learned.
Well, you can get into a lot of that too in the chemistry world, teams working together for research and that kind of thing. A lot of things that we're looking for discoveries on. You going to be involved in any of that?
I'd sure like to. I'll work my hardest to try to find something.
Well, that's terrific, and we're really proud of you, everything you've done here at Riley High School, and moving on to college. It's an exciting time for you, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Riley Mortensen from Riley High School, our Student Athlete of the Week. And again, we want to thank Tavante Jones and congratulate him and wish him all the best downstate on Saturday. That's going to do it for This look at our Student Athletes of the Week brought to you by TCU. They remind you to go online at tcunet.com and find out how you can become a member today. We're back with halftime stats and highlights in a moment. You're watching the TV 46 High School Basketball Game of the Week. We're back with you from Riley High School with our halftime report. Broadcast tonight being brought to you in part by JV Macri Orthodontics, who sponsor our sideline reports tonight. Trust your smile to an expert. That's JV Macri Orthodontics. We also want to thank Crown Trophies for their support, nationally known and locally owned. That's Crown Trophy, and they give those beautiful plaques for our student athletes of the week here tonight. Our halftime report brought to you by Martin Supermarkets. Bob Nagel with Bo Hunt. Bill back on the sidelines, and Chuck Freeby missing in action tonight, but he's seen a lot of action. He's out on the West Coast with the Notre Dame baseball team, and all those Notre Dame baseball games can be heard on Harvest 103.1 FM. Chuck will be back with us in a couple of games, and he said when he left, we were talking about the game tonight. He's trying to get a classic. Well, so far we're on track. What a first half.
Well, yeah, we were definitely on pace for about 198 game, going on there. It slowed down just a little bit in that second quarter. A little bit better defense played, and some shots were missed as well.
Well, let's take a look at some of the highlights in the first half, and I'll tell you, one of the problems that we had was trying to keep track and marking down the shots. Walter Ellis hit a couple of threes. He had some good things going on with Brandon Wadley, and Riley came back the other way. Riantre Lawrence hit a couple of threes, and Demezi Anderson was doing some good things, and they got Grundy inside for dunk. I mean, there were so many highlights in the first half that you're just going to have to believe us that there was just a lot of them, and led to a really good game. The field goal shooting, 45% in the first half for Riley, 47 for Adams, and that's just about the difference in the game. Three-pointers, Adams 7 out of 12. That's terrific. 2 out of 6 for Riley. They try to get the ball inside, which I think is a good idea for them. Free throws, they hit 4 out of 6. Adams 1 out of 3, and those were all at the end of the first half. Rebounding about even. Turnovers favoring the Riley Wildcats. So what all adds up to, you stir up that pot and pay attention, and you come up with a 4-point game, which is just amazing, especially since it was 23-23 after one quarter. And I don't know if they looked around and said, can we keep this up? I don't know, but we're going to see more of it here in the third quarter.
We definitely are, and you'll see guys coming in off the bench. We had 7-8 guys scoring off of each team coming in, getting significant playing time, and I think we're going to keep that pace going here in the second half. I see Adams really is the one that's really pushing it more than Riley, and Riley's the team known for running it a little bit more, but Adams is really setting the tone, I think, in this game.
Yeah, some good rebounding from Jeffers, some good outlets. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of great things going on in this game. We're expecting more of that here in the second half. It's Riley and Adams from Algie Oldham Gymnasium at Riley High School. Bob Nagel, Bo Hunt, Bill Beck. We're back with you in a moment here on TV 46. Our TV 46 High School Basketball Game of the Week being brought to you in part by IU South Bend, fulfilling the promise. Bill Beck on the sidelines with our JV Macri Orthodontics sideline report. And Bill, what do we got to report from the Adams Eagles heading into the third quarter?
Well, I talked to head coach Milt Cooper. He was kind of amused by the defense, quote unquote, defense there in the first half, really by both teams. He said the way that they're going to have to attack this team is by attacking it. They cannot sit back and let Riley dictate to that 2-3. They're going to have to try to get it inside, kick it back out, make some shots. But right now, he says there's a little bit of an Ole defense on both sides, and he's wondering if maybe there was some preconceived communications between the players here. It's like, hey, you going to play defense today? Nah, I'm going to let me play defense. Let me drive you guys. Well, teams know each other real well, Bob. You can tell that.
All right, Bill, thank you so much. Great to have you with us tonight. As Riley will play the ball in to start the second half. Junior Scott got it to Riley and Grundy. They work it around top. Trying to find an opportunity to score. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Rolls around, wouldn't go. Rebound down to Tyrese Parker. Parker's done a good job tonight. Wadley goes end-to-end off the glass. That wouldn't go. Here comes Riley back the other way, and more of the same what we saw in the first half, Bo, but most of those baskets in the first half were going in.
They definitely were. They were knocking everything down. Both teams shooting close to 50% in that first half.
Good look inside, and saving the ball for a second for the Wildcats was Riley Grundy. And the ball hit an Adams Eagle on the way out of bounds. We're down to 7:21 to go, third quarter. Same score at halftime as we have now, 38-34. Might be the longest stretch we've had without anybody scoring. Riley. Oh, good look to the baseline, and the pass a little bit out of the hands. The reach of Riley and Grundy goes out of bounds.
Papa John's of South Bend is a proud sponsor of John Adams High School Athletics. They would like to wish the Eagles good luck this evening and for the remainder of the basketball season. And don't forget to check out the local specials at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Oh, nice read. Reading the mail that time was Dillard, takes it down and finishes. Shamar Dillard on the board again for Riley. He's in double figures now with 11.
I think Shamar forgot he was on TV there on that layup.
Could have hammed it up a little bit. Oh, nice look inside, and Jeffers, the big man, open inside for a bucket. Jeffers now with 4 points in the ball game. New Country's heard from this. Jeffers with another rebound, but he held it out. Riantre Lawrence said, I'll take that. Dishes it out to Dillard. They kick it in the corner. Driving inside, trying to finish off the glass, and getting it done that time was Ryland Grundy. Grundy with 9 points, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Junior Scott. It'll go to Adams. They almost had it. It's a 2-point ball game, and Bo, you just get the feeling this thing gets down to 2, and it's going to go back and forth the entire ball game. Yeah,
I think I can see Riley's really picked up their defense. They're really starting to stretch it out a little bit farther and be a little bit more aggressive here in the second half.
Barkley's pass is deflected, and Riley comes up with it. Junior Scott drives inside. Underhand layup, but we're tied at 40. We're back to where we started. Even game. Adams gets the ball down the floor. Nice job by Wadley. And again, the corner to Ellis. Comes back out to Wadley. Wadley tries to drive on top, and he's bumped and fouled by Riantre Lawrence. I believe that's number 2 on Riantre Lawrence.
Imaginary Finishing Technologies is a world-class finishing company. They specialize in plating, coating, testing, and consulting services. IFT serves the aerospace, automotive, medical, military, and defense department. Call toll-free at 888-802-0827. The teams in this game have the same goal as IFT, which is a great finish.
Walter Ellis tried to take that one inside, and Riley said no thank you, and the shot put up no good. Rebound put up and back in by Demezi Anderson, and Riley has taken a lead at 42-40 after trailing by 12 in the first half. Back comes Adams. They got it to Ellis on the wing, and I'll tell you what, you got to give some credit out there to Shamar Dillard doing a good job defensively, taking away that 3 for Ellis. Shot put up no good, tipped out of bounds. It'll be off for Riley. It'll stay with Adams. Man, I tell you what, every time you look up, there's something else happening down there, and Milt Cooper issuing instructions to his team right in front of him down there. They inbound away out. Oh, my goodness. And there's, are they going to call a foul? I don't know if there was a foul.
Looked like he did call the foul on Lawrence on a little bit of a push. And
well, I don't know. If we get a chance to look at this, Wadley went way up in the air. There's incidental contact, but I didn't really see. There was no intent on Riantre Lawrence's part to.
No, as you can see that Riantre was looking up at the ball as he's running as well, and Wadley was up in the air when he was running, ran into the back of him, and it's what they call a loose ball foul.
Riantre Lawrence has 3 fouls. He's got to be careful out there, but they want to keep him out there. He's a great leader, the only senior on the team for Riley. Riantre Lawrence has 53 assists on the season and 44 steals. He and Demezi Anderson among the leaders, along with Maurice Scott Jr. Adams gets it in along the sidelines. Tyrese Parker doing a good job handling the ball. Got it now to Michael Green. They look inside when they can. Down low, going up for, oh, what a great play. An outstanding block there by Riley Grundy, and back the other way. Adams gets back defensively, but it's going to be a goaltend call against the Adams Eagles as the big man got up and got a hand on it. William Jeffers, 6'7" junior. He's played as well tonight, Bo, as I think he's played in a while, and I know Milt was talking to him after the game against Bremen about just playing better, playing harder. And now we got a situation in front of the Adams bench. We got an Adams player down on the sideline.
That's Kyrese Parker there down on the sidelines. He on that breakaway there, it looked like Dillard kind of got in the way a little bit of Parker, and they kind of collided a little bit, and there was a collision, and Parker went down.
Both teams selling out for their respective teams tonight. And that means there's going to be some collisions and some crashes. Right now, 44-40. Riley on top by 4. We'll be back in a moment here on TV 46. TV 46 coverage of high school basketball being brought to you in part by Smart Cabinetry, believing in the youth of our community. And after the game, we'll have our Smart Play of the Game, and there's going to be a lot to choose from because teams are really selling out for each other here tonight. Boy, what an effort.
There you can see the Adams Rimco copy of the collision between Parker and Dillard there. And good to see Parker's up off the floor. He's on the bench and getting some water, and looks like he's not going to be attended to much more and be back in the game, hopefully.
A couple of Adams Eagles have gone down. Brandon Wadley went down a few minutes ago, so hoping both those guys get back in the game here quickly. And a shot from the outside, three-pointer put up no good, and nobody going for the rebound, and Adams comes up with it. A great save, a great effort by Michael Green. They kick it over to Ellis. His three on the way, a little short. Wadley rebounds off the glass, no good. Rebound again, this time to Jeffers, knocked loose. Ball's on the floor, jump ball with Marino. Marino got in there, and he and Wadley tied up, and the jump ball will stay with the Adams Eagles. Bo, I think we're looking at a key possession here because Adams had 3 or 4 chances, couldn't score. Riley battling to get that ball, didn't get it. But with a 4-point lead, a stop here would be big. We got 4 and change here to go in the third quarter. Wadley out top. Dishes to Walter Ellis. You know, Walter's doing a great job. He squared up there for a 3, wasn't there. Wadley says, I got a 3 on the way, no good. Rebound down to Riley this time. And they're able to clear it. Demezi Anderson pulls up, 15-foot jumper, good. Riley by 6. And that is a huge basket for Riley, and that Adams had so many chances. Key point of the game with about 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Green all the way down the floor, threw one up, couldn't get it to go. Rebound, Riantre Lawrence saves it into Mo Scott Jr. Jr. down the lane, off the glass, got it to go. 8-point Riley lead. Milt Cooper wants a timeout. Boy, back and forth we go. 12-point lead for Adams early, 8-point lead now for Riley. And with 3:21 to go in the third quarter, we've got a timeout on the floor. And Milt Cooper wants to talk it over with his squad. We'll remind you that you can score big with low-rate TCU Visa Platinum credit card. Don't miss out on a good play. Apply online today at tcunet.com/credit cards. See TCU Visa Platinum terms and conditions for complete details.
Southwest Docking and Handling is your source for material handling equipment, including dock equipment, overhead doors, pallet racking and shelving, conveyors, mezzanines, and much more. The professionals at Southwest Docking and Handling can customize your installations. New or used, they have what you need at Southwest Docking and Handling. Call Jim Nowicki or Andy Berger at 800-540-4391. And congratulations to Nick Gravel and the
Or Nick Graville.
What a Graville. It was Nick Graville. What a great job he's done with the Riley bowling team. And they're headed to the state finals this weekend. Best wishes to the Riley Keglers.
Well, what a year it's been for that team. And good luck to all of our area teams competing in state tournaments this weekend. Walter Ellis to inbound for Adams. 3:21 to go third quarter. Riley has built an 8-point lead. Adams has played almost 5 minutes of the third quarter and has scored 2 points in the second half. Good pass down low, bread and butter. Really good finish there by Deshaun Godwin off the terrific pass from Michael Green. Demezi Anderson way out on top, checking things out. But both teams doing a good job of reading. They try to go down low to Demezi. He's not open. And back the other way comes Adams, and Junior Scott knocks it out of bounds. Junior, the brother of Skylar Diggins. Heard about her a little bit. She's She used to play at
Is she-
Washington, isn't she?
Was she from around here?
Yeah. Yeah, she sure is. She usually tries to make it to juniors games when she can.
Had the pleasure of interviewing her many times over the year.
I remember when they won the semi-state, that was the big one. Dillard gets it out top. Wanting to shoot was Godwin and throws it up no good. Good rebound underneath that time by Demezi Anderson. Took that one away from Jeffers. Boy, Jeffers done a nice job on the boards tonight for Adams. 2:15 to go, third quarter. Junior Scott drives in the lane. Faked the pass, put it up, was fouled on the way in. And Brandon Wadley's got kind of a smile. It's like, I didn't think he had that one. And he got it off the glass. Foul is on Wadley. And then Wadley. That is his first foul.
You know, they talk about fouls here and how aggressive this game really is. I mean, they're really getting up and really physical game. Rianche Lawrence is the only one with 3 fouls. Everybody else with, you know, either 2 fouls or 1 foul. Not a whole lot of fouls in this game.
Junior Scott makes the first of 2. He'll have another. Checking back in for Adams, number 4, Jesse Fitzgerald, the 5'10 junior. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound down to Riley for a moment. It's loose on the floor. And nice job by the Adams Eagles to pick up the loose ball. Brandon Wadley heads it down the floor. Inside, trying to create a shot with Walter Ellis. The other night, again, just had a chance to see him play once, and when he took the ball inside against Bremen, he got a couple and ones, which were big in that ball game. And as he goes to the line, we'll tell you about Martin Supermarkets. Every week you can earn fuel rewards at Martin Supermarkets. Save on items you need most and earn fuel rewards you can redeem at the pump. See your Martin store or go online for more details. Ellis knocks down the free throw. Adams trying to walk their way back into this one. The way they're scoring, nobody's ever out of it. Walter Ellis, 6'5" sophomore, missed that one. And rebound down to Demezi Anderson. No, that rebound was cleared out of there by Roland Austin. Now Junior Scott goes down just the top of the lane. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover gives it back to the Adams Eagles.
Just over a minute and a half here in the third period. A great opportunity for Adams to get a quick bucket here possibly and, you know, get this game under 5 points here.
Can't say enough about the job Dillard has done out on Ellis. Now he goes inside and tried to defend against Jeffers, who knocks it down. Jeffers having a terrific game tonight. Junior Scott open 3 on the way. No good. Got his own rebound. Comes back inside. Underneath. Tried to dish it up. No good. Rebound. Put back up and in. An outstanding play by Shamar Dillard with the rebound and the putback, and now a foul. As Scott commits a foul. As he made contact there with Brandon Wadley. I don't think Junior ever played football, but looked like he might have an idea. Now he's coming out of the ballgame and checking in. Is Jalen Jennings, whose dad told me tonight he is the fastest guy on the team. I was trying to give that award to Junior Scott, and now the ball's tipped out of bounds by Riley. But Jalen Jennings, his father's been very helpful with our stats and everything, does a great job, and his mother's a terrific lady. 5'7" freshman in there getting some minutes. Now the ball's off the hands of Adams, and the over and back call is going to go against the Eagles. As Brandon Wadley wasn't able to corral that basketball. So Riley with a 6-point lead with 1:06 to go third quarter.
You know, at this point, you got Scott out of the game, Anderson out of the game, Rianche Lawrence out of the game, Demezi Anderson's out sitting down there, Grundy's sitting down there. You got a bunch of guys, starters, sitting out of the game with this lead, and they extended a little bit more. So they're getting quality break time right here.
Shamar Dillard knocks it down for Riley. Boy, he had himself a ball game tonight. Adams looking for a bucket here, 40 seconds to go, and going all the way inside is Wadley, and the foul came on the floor before the shot. Blocking foul called, I think, on Marino. Nate Marino gets his first foul. That was the second on Marino. Walter Ellis on the inbound. Kick it back out on top to Green. Looks like Adams might be waiting for the last shot. They trail by 8, 53-45. I'm not sure I'm spending all this time.
Yeah, their last bucket put them down by 4, and now Riley's extending that lead to 8.
And Adams is going to wait. 10 seconds to go. Here come the Adams Eagles. Ellis for 3.
Nice.
4 seconds to go. Inbound. Jennings traveled with the basketball. It'll go back to Adams at point 3. Now that might be enough time maybe for a tip. I'm not sure. Big bucket by Walter Ellis. Cut that lead from 8 down to 5.
You see a copy of it by Adams Remco.
Yeah, got a feeling that Jeffers is going to be involved in this play. And he was, but unable to control it. And we played 3 quarters of action. Is it a classic? Well, it's heading in that direction. 8 minutes to go. South Bend Riley, 53. John Adams, 48, back for the 4th quarter in a moment here on TV 46 WHME. Tonight's TV 46 high school basketball game of the week being brought to you in part by the electrical workers of Local 153, making our world brighter, making our community brighter as well. And by Sweeney Julian, as serious as it gets. Call them at 247-1234 for all your legal needs. Sweeney Julian, serious as it gets. Let's go to Bill Beck. Bill, we've got 8 minutes to go. I'm not sure anything's been decided, but man, there's been some great basketball.
Well, that last bucket by Ellis kind of broke a dry spell right there in the 3-pointers. They only got 4 3-point attempts in that quarter. They had 12, hit 7 of them in the first half. So Riley doing a nice job of limiting the 3 opportunities. Riley, on the other hand, on their side, they were 9 of 15 in that quarter, really taking care of the basketball too.
Thank you, Bill Beck. Appreciate your help. Our sideline report brought to you by Dr. J.V. Macri, Orthodontics. Trust your smile to an expert. Riley keeps possession of the basketball. 5-point lead. Reantre Lawrence. 3 on the way, got it.
Big 3 by Lawrence.
Reantre Lawrence knocks it down. Adams' turn to answer. Green got it down low, got it back. His 3 on the way. That's off. No good rebound though inside, and Jeffers put it back up and drew the foul.
That's on Lawrence. That's his 4th foul.
And that is on Reantre Lawrence. That's number 4 with 7:29 left to go, 4th quarter. Does Mark Johnson go to the bench here?
Wings Etc. Great food, ice cold beverages, HD TV sports, plus great daily lunch specials. Visit any of our locations. Wings Etc., the proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Free throw missed by Jeffers. He'll have another. I'm trying to work their way back in. They trail by 8. Free throwing away. That one's good. So Jeffers makes it. Riley with the basketball. Let's see if Riley tries to be a little bit patient. Not really in their personality. Reantre drives inside off the glass. Drew the foul. Boy, you know, Reantre, I saw Mark Johnson signal to Reantre after he got that 4th foul. You going to take him out or not? And Mark shook his hand and says, we're fine. And he pointed to his noggin. Just use your head. I'm not sure I want my guy taking a drive into the lane in that situation. Anytime there could be contact, it could be dangerous, but Mark knows what he's doing. So does Reantre. Free throw on the way, got it. 57-49, it's back to an 8-point lead, and this could be the biggest lead of the night for Riley with 7:17 to go. This was the point the other night where Walter Ellis kind of took over for Adams and led him back in that 4th quarter and sent the game to overtime. 9-point lead for Riley, biggest of the night, 58-49. Adams Eagles heading up the floor. Brandon Wadley kicked it over to Green. Trying to look for something inside if they can find it. Green drives all the way in off the glass and good.
What a nice drive by Green in that one. Little lefty, layup. I think one of the biggest things I look at though is I'm not sure if Adams is wearing down or if Riley's really stepped it up, but they really haven't have the ball movement that they had in that first half of getting open on the 3-point line.
Demezy Anderson did a good job of trying to get the ball to Riantre Lawrence. He was going to go out of bounds, and Adams bumped it out of bounds. And they get it inbounds out near the sidelines, and it's on the sidelines. It's being touched by Wadley. Kind of surprised there wasn't maybe a call there, because Riantre Lawrence was playing defensive corner right there, which he's pretty good at, by the way.
Yeah.
6:43 to go for the ball game. Again, you would think Riley would want to be a little bit patient here, but their personality is to attack and then attack some more. Junior down the lane, kicked it out to Riantre Lawrence. He squares up, jumper on the way. That's off, no good. Rebound Adams. Walter Ellis with the rebound. Here come the Eagles. Shot put up off the glass. Demezy Anderson wiped that one clean, and here comes Demezy back the other way, all the way to the hoop, no good. Rebound, Walter Ellis. Walter chasing the ball down in midcourt. It's in the hands of Riley, back in the hands of Adams, and the head coach, Milt Cooper, called a timeout there. Heads up play by Milton. And we got to stop and play. Folks, 6:08 left to go, fourth quarter. We got a dandy here at Riley High School. Back in a moment. TV 46 WHME. Tonight's TV 46 High School Basketball Game of the Week being brought to you in part by Imagineering Finishing Technologies. IFT, where quality is a way of life. Adams Eagles find themselves down by 7. Plenty of time to do something about it. 6:08 left to go, and Adams will have the basketball. Eagles ran this inbound play the other night a couple times so they could get it inbound and went right back to Ellis for a 3. This time they're working the ball to the far side. Green, now Wadley. Wadley wants to go inside and does, and the ball slapped away. Wow, outstanding play again by Ryland Grundy. Fought that one away. Capture the basketball. Riantre Lawrence to the basket. Put it up. Whistle, blocking foul called on Adams.
What a strong drive by Lawrence on that play. I mean, he really went to the hoop strong with his body and really took it up strong as well and used his body to protect that ball.
Our second half free throws for the Riley Wildcats brought to you by Frick's Dairy Queen, home of the $5 lunch specials. Frick's Dairy Queen. Lunch will never be the same. Remember, this is fan food, not fast food at Frick's Dairy Queen, the grill and chill restaurant. They're located on South Michigan Street and proud supporters of the Riley Wildcats.
Stay tuned after tonight's game to find out which play makes a smart play of the game, and that's powered by Smart Cabinetry. Customer focused, budget conscious, and rapid delivery.
Couple of free throws by Riantre Lawrence go. And the lead is back to 9, which equals the biggest lead of the night. Back in now for the Adams Eagles comes Tayshawn Godwin. He had a really good second quarter tonight. They could use another spark. Green in the left wing. Brings it out top. Walter Ellis for 3 and away. Off, no good. Rebound down to the Wildcats. Nice job by Ryland Grundy. Got another big rebound right there. Can the Cats get the lead to double figures? Can Adams get a stop? Riantre Lawrence out top. Demezy Anderson. Demezy's open, fires a shot, no good. Rebound into the hands of the Wildcats down low. Shot put up. Ryland Grundy tried to score it, but he got fouled on the way in. And the foul is whistled against William Jeffers.
What a great job Grundy's done on the inside today, offense and defensive side. He's really attacked the basketball. Any ball that's gone towards the rim, he's really crashing those boards hard tonight.
Finding a way to help his ball club, and he finds a way right there, making the free throw. Brought to you by Frick's Dairy Queen, home of the $5 lunch specials at Frick's Dairy Queen in South Michigan. Second free throw, no good. Jeffers with the rebound. The lead is 10. Biggest lead of the ball game for Riley. Ellis going to try a different teammate. Green had it. Now inside, and a carry called against Adams. Tough call there for Brandon Wadley, the 5'11 senior. Had a nice ceremony at Adams Tuesday night. They honored a couple of the cheerleaders and Brandon Wadley, the only senior on the team. Riley inbounds the ball. Demezy Anderson all the way to the hoop, lays it up and in. It's a 12-point lead, and Adams got to start firing up some threes. We're down to 4:47 to go. Green in the left wing. Now 3 from the corner, up and knocking it down. Sean Godwin, 5'9" junior, heard me, I guess.
What a great job Godwin's done off the bench. 10 points coming off the bench for Adams, and what a great job he's done filling in for some minutes here.
Both teams have had a 12-point lead in this game. Down to 9 now as Demezy Anderson fires up a shot. No good. Ellis with good rebound position again. They get it ahead in the far end, intended for Jeffers, and it's tipped and out of bounds. And Adams will go to the bench. Checking in for the Eagles now is Kyrese Parker. And the ball will belong to the Adams Eagles, and Riley wants a timeout right now as we have 4:16 left to go in the fourth quarter. Riley and Adams hooking up with a good one here. We're back in a moment on TV 46 WHMA. Tonight's TV 46 high school basketball game of the week being brought to you by Smart Cabinetry, believing in the youth of our community. And they'll be sponsoring our Smart Play of the game. And Bo, we've got a tough time picking out one play that was really smart, but there's been a lot of good ones, a lot of intense plays on defense, some good rebounds, and great three-point shooting that first quarter. If you missed that, you missed a lot. Notre Dame baseball comes your way on Harvest 103.1 FM this weekend. Chuck Freeby's out in Santa Clara, California. First game Friday night, second game Saturday night, and then they'll be on again on Sunday. College basketball, Fordham and St. Louis, Saturday right here on TV 46. American Sports Network coming your way. It's an 8 o'clock start for that one. By the way, we'll have girls semi-states on Saturday. Another three-pointer thrown up. And knocking it down was Wadley. Wadley now with 13 points. Right side. Riley Wildcats, Shamar Dillard, number 14, to Demezy Anderson. Demezy's always open. No matter where he is, he feels like he's confident about shooting the ball. Junior Scott with it now. We're down to 3:45. Riley trying to be patient.
Yeah, they're really extending their offense out a little bit and really being patient and spreading the Adams Eagles out.
Grundy works inside. Or Dillard, rather. Shamar Dillard, the 6'4 sophomore, finished that one with the left hand. Back the other way comes Adams. Ball's put up, no good. Rebound. Kicked out. Trying to get it over to Wadley. He lost it. Trying to go inside. Good defense that time, if you will, by Riley. It's an 8-point ball game. Clock continuing to be a friend of the Riley Wildcats right now. And Riley has the basketball. Junior Scott inside, put up a shot, no good. And a nice defensive effort by Wadley. Knocked it out of bounds. Mark Johnson saying, I think he was fouled. The official said it was good hard play by both teams.
I think it was you can see a great copy over here by Adams Remco. He goes up, it's a great block, but after the block, he does come down a little bit on him, but they kind of letting him play a little bit.
Jumper put up and just outside the lane, and a nice shot by Riantre Lawrence to knock it down. Riantre's got 16 here tonight. Boy, what balance there is up there. 4 players in double figures for Riley. Now Ellis for 3. Knocked it down. Boy, is that a clean-looking shot, isn't it, when he hits that? He keeps Adams alive with 2:45 to go. It's 67-60. We mentioned those semi-state games coming up on Saturday. We're going to have the 1A and 2A games from over at Crown Point. Bo Hunt and I will be over there tomorrow, and the first game will be replayed at 6 o'clock, and that will be Argus against... Not Tri-Central. Tri-Central will be the team in that matchup. And that'll be replayed at 6 o'clock here on TV 46. And then the 2A game will come up after that. Oregon Davis takes on Lafayette Central Catholic. And that game will come your way at 10 o'clock. And again, right in between, we'll have that American Sports Network game. So big day on TV 46 coming up on Saturday. And we hope you'll join us for... all that action, including those semi-state games. Best of luck, by the way, also to St. Joe and Penn. We've got 4 really good teams alive with a shot at making it to the state championship game. And, one of the things that you keep an eye on, Bo, is what we're watching, and we're watching the girls semi-state on Saturday. We're also keeping an eye on the Warsaw Tigers. They're still undefeated, the only undefeated team in the state of Indiana. And the tournament draw for the boys comes out on Sunday. A lot of things going on. And we're keeping you on top of it here on TV 46. Inbounds pass to Riantre Lawrence, had to fight for it. Goes to the hoop, dished it off inside, and it wasn't a jam, but it was close for Rylan Grundy as he put it home. Riley back up by 9, and the ball tipped away out of bounds, intended for Ellis. Man, I tell you, and then you look at the Adams scoring up there, and they've got 4 players in double, or 5 players in double figures. What balance?
Yeah, it's a lot of balance between both teams, and a lot of guys out there not afraid to shoot the ball. They got an open shot, they're going to take it.
Riley misses on the defense that time. He's getting inside with Michael Green. And now we get a whistle, and
looks like Bo Scott Jr. Got something in his eye, it looks like.
Well, he's not 100%. We knew that going in. Bill Beck, I don't know if you've been able to catch a look at exactly what happened to Junior Scott right there, but one of the things we knew going in, he wasn't 100%, but you'd need a pretty good-sized hook to drag him off the floor. And so we're going to go down to Bill Beck for an update. And Bill, again, we're trying to see if anybody saw anything that happened to Junior Scott, but he's played a courageous game tonight. He has 9 points.
Yeah, he's really kind of kept himself in the flow of the game. He's not tried to force a lot of things. He's made some drives here in the second half, but what you like that what he's tried to do, he's nursing a hurt leg right now, so he's a little limited on his defense, especially kind of taking it easy on that. But offensively, he's controlling things here in the second half. And when you get Riley up with a lead like this, 7, 8, 10 points, now it's his basketball game. It's going to be Demezy Anderson and Grundy and Dillard making those plays inside. But when Mo Scott has the basketball with a lead, that's a good thing for Riley.
Junior Scott's dad helping him off. And it's Mo Scott. Mo was a longtime mentor over at the Martin Luther King Center, was head coach of the Washington girls team. And just a terrific asset here. And we're back to action now as Riley has the basketball. Marino checked into the ball game for Riley. 2:17 to go. It's a 7-point game.
The Carpet and Tile Depot, brand names and wholesale pricing. Interested in an overview of current color trends in flooring and home fashion? Come in and talk with their experts at Carpet and Tile Depot, located at 402 South Ironwood Drive in Mishawaka. Just south of the underpass, Carpet and Tile Depot is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Demezy Anderson scores, Riley gets the steal, and Riantre Lawrence puts it down. Riantre Lawrence with 18 points. He's been playing with 4 fouls for quite a while, Bo, but Mark Johnson touched his head and said, be smart, and he's been that.
He definitely has. He's a smart player, the only senior that Riley has on the court, and he plays well with 4 fouls.
Wadley trying to find an open three-point shooter. They dish it back out on top. Long three up, no good, and rebound down to Riantre Lawrence. And Riley leading by 11 with 1:18 left to go, and the fans starting to really cheer as they feel like their team is going to hold on. They had some games that got away earlier in the season. Riley ranking 13th in the state in scoring at 74 points per game, and they're right at that tonight at 73. And now foul as Jeffers commits a foul against Dillard. Not much else you could do at that point. We're down to 58 seconds to go. Some of the fans starting to leave. What was a really good crowd here at Riley High School, and a really good crowd in that they appreciated good basketball, and they saw a ton of it here tonight.
Well, they definitely did. Come get yourself a premium sandwich at a not-so-premium price. Try the oven-hot artesian-style DQ Bakes Chicken Bacon Ranch Sandwich for less than $5 today. Only at Frick's DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
A foul against Adams. Both teams with 6 fouls here in the second half. So Marino will inbounds for Riley. Milt Cooper defending. Well, he's not defending. He's just pointing things out. Now a foul. Another reach in against Adams. So with 54 seconds to go, we're going to get some more Frick's Dairy Queen free throws for the Riley Wildcats. Also want to say thanks again to Papa John's of South Bend, proud sponsor of John Adams High School Athletics. I'd like to wish the Eagles luck this evening and for the remainder of the basketball season. Don't forget to check out their local specials at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. That's Papa John's.
Well, we've seen a great basketball game here tonight, and head coach Mike Lightfoot and the Bethel Pilots would like to invite you guys out to join them for a game this season at the campus of Bethel College in Mishawaka. Visit bethelcollege.edu for a complete basketball schedule.
Well, Riley gets another rebound and a foul called on Kyrese Parker. And I think, when you look at the matchup, one of the things that you got to look at is that Riley made some changes defensively, and I'm not sure Adams reacted especially well.
No, I think that's one of the biggest thing in the second half is Riley really got a little bit more aggressive in the second half. They really had a lot of guys going to the hoop. I think Dillard really going to the hoop strong, really being aggressive. Grundy as well, really just tearing up the inside and being strong and everything. Demezy Anderson, they got a lot of points on the inside in that second half. I think that was the difference here in the ball game.
And at the free throw line for Riley, Demezy Anderson knocks down one, missed the second one. They're down to 33 seconds left to go. And the Riley Wildcats leading by 12. That equals their biggest lead of the ball game at an awfully good time. Now a steal, and heading down the floor is Riantre Lawrence, and he gets fouled by Walter Ellis. No harm intended other than to prevent the basket. So it'll be Riantre Lawrence going to the free throw line, looking to get to 20 points tonight. If he can make them both, and that foul, like all our fouls tonight, brought to you by Sweeney Julian. If the official or a judge makes a bad call, make sure you have Sweeney Julian on your side. As serious as it gets, you can reach him online at theverdict.com or give them a call at 247-1234.
Well, when we look at player of the game tonight, I mean, there's about 13 guys on either squad that we could probably take here tonight. A lot of guys really contributed, both sides, for Adams and for Riley. And, of course, Riley coming out victorious here tonight, up 12 with 22 seconds. And what a great job that Riantre Lawrence did as well on the inside. He just did a fantastic job.
And free throw coming here. And that one he knocked down. He's got 19 points. And, again, he played a lot of the second half with 4 fouls. He's coming out of the ball game now as Darshawn Kirk comes in, a 6'3 freshman, and Riantre getting a nice pat on the back from his coaches and his teammates. 18 seconds left to go. Shot up no good. 5 teams in that Plymouth sectional have winning records, so still a lot of rough road ahead. 9 seconds to go, and Riley will run out the clock, and Adams will let him. After a terrific battle, a lot of handshakes coming up, and certainly a lot of respect between these two coaches. There's Mark Johnson and Bill Cooper shaking hands. And we've had ourselves a terrific ball game. We hope you enjoyed it as well. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with our Dr. J.V. Macri report from Bill Beck with our player of the game. We'll also have our smart play of the game and our IU fulfilling the promise. We've got a lot of things to do, a lot of business to take care of when we come back. Final score, Riley 75, Adams 62. Bob Nagel, Bo Hunt, Bill Beck with you from Riley High School. We're back with our post-game show in a moment here on TV 46.
This TV 46 Game of the Week has been brought to you by the following.
Bob Nagel, Bo Hunt, Bill Beck back with you one more time from Riley High School as Riley Wildcats have defeated the Adams Eagles 75-62. Bo Hunt, we saw a dandy tonight that we thought we would see. What an explosive start to this game. And then some adjustments by both teams, and I think Riley might have those defensive adjustments. Grundy out on Ellis, I thought was key. A lot of great plays, a lot of heroes in this game.
There definitely was. I thought the pace of the game really started out in favor of Riley. Adams was really running up and down, and it turned out it was in favor of Adams. But the problem was Riley was able to go to the bench more, I think, and they really wore down that Adams team, and their defense wore them down as well.
Well, and the senior for Riley really came through. Riantre Lawrence is down on the floor with our Bill Beck, our player of the game.
And we're here with TV 46 player of the game, a 75-62 victory. Riley defeats Adams with senior Riantre Lawrence. Riantre, first half, a little sloppy on the D. What made the difference there in the second half?
We just all came together. We knew we had to play defense. Defense wins championships, not just games. Offense, that's just another thing. We knew if we wanted to win this game, we had to play defense.
With the long season has been, you've got one more game coming up next week. You guys feel like you're going to be tournament ready? You feel like you're in a tournament rhythm right now?
Yes, I know we are. We just got to believe in listen to our coaches, and we're going to have this in the bag.
Leading the team, you're the senior, the old guy, but these guys, these are seasoned sophomores. These are not your regular, everyday sophomores. Defensively, I saw you making a strenuous effort to get everybody together each timeout, each stoppage and play to play defense. Is that what's going to carry this team?
Yeah, we just need one voice, and we need everybody to listen to it and follow. If we have that, we'll be really good.
That's Riantre Lawrence, our player of the game, Bob.
Riantre Lawrence had 19 points tonight to lead the Riley Wildcats. They had 4 players in double figures. Adams had 5. Would have been a lot of heroes on both teams tonight if you needed them. But one of the things about tonight's game is there are some particular plays we want to point out, and our smart play of the game is certainly one of them. And that came at a key point of ball game. Adams led by 4 at halftime. And in the second half, Riley started to make their move, and Junior Scott got loose down the lane. This basket gave Riley the lead, and they didn't give it back. And so one of the guys you count on, great basketball IQ, good ball handler, got inside and finished. And that is the smart play of the game, brought to you by Smart Cabinetry. So, again, so many heroes in this game. And when you look at both teams, what they wanted to do was obviously build some momentum. I don't think Adams can feel bad about the effort tonight. They had a couple players got banged up along the way. They've, they battled. And I was really impressed with Jeffers tonight on the boards. And, of course, they have some good leadership as well. So, both teams are in good position, I think, heading into the tournament. Boy, that's going to be, really exciting. And the draw comes out on Sunday.
It really is. I know. I can't wait to see what the draw picks for these two teams. Riley moves to 18-5 on the season. Adams played right with them. I mean, they're 8-12 on the year, but they're a very good team that nobody really wants to draw in that tournament.
I think you're absolutely right. We're glad we drew them tonight for our high school game of the week. And again, I want to thank Bill Beck for joining us on the sidelines. Chuck Freeby's with Notre Dame baseball out on the West Coast. He'll be back with us in a couple of games. In the meantime, I want to thank Bo Hunt for all of his help on the broadcast tonight. And certainly want to thank our crew that did a great job again tonight. Tony Beltran, our producer-director tonight, Tommy Ward on audio. So many heroes on our crew each and every night. We appreciate them very much. Dave Yates, our engineer in charge tonight. And our next broadcast on TV 46 will come your way Saturday at 6 p.m. as we have a 1A game between Argus and Tri-Central. And then we have an American Athletic Conference or American Sports Network game at 8. And that'll be followed at 10 o'clock by Oregon Davis against Lafayette Central Catholic. 2 girls semi-state games for you on TV 46. Once again, our thanks to all the folks here at Riley that made us feel so welcome, and both coaches for their cooperation. I'm Bob Nagel for Bo Hunt and Bill Beck. Have a great evening, and thanks for watching TV 46.